Allora, devo andare lì? No, non ci vado ancora. Chiave del seminterrato. Tanta bella roba. Sarà questo? Però esco. Anche di là esco. Dove minchia sta il seminterrato? Sarà fuori, però non mi va di aspettare 80 ore il caricamento. Niente, già.
Good evening.
My good friends, if I may have your attention, behold our visitor, the good Dr. Reed, newborn of blood so pure and strong that even my friend Fergal Bansher was no match for him.
Hear, hear, hear.
Come forward, young Ekon, for we have so much to discuss. Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. I am Lord Redgrave, Earl of Bristol and chairman of this exclusive association.
Lord Redgrave.
At last we meet. I've been eager to make your acquaintance. I've heard some astounding things about you. Please accept my condolences for your loss, Dr. Reed.
Thank you, my lord. Lady Ashbury expressed your wish to meet me.
Yes. The lady has always been a useful acquaintance, though not always reliable. Is she a good friend of yours?
Yes, she is. I may even say I admire her probity and her kindness. She has helped me since I was reborn.
The centuries have taught me never to trust a woman completely, especially if she is immortal. Too prone to emotions, if you ask me. Too fickle when it comes to important decisions.
My lord, do not expect me to speak ill of Lady Ashbury.
Of course not, and I praise your loyalty. Would you offer the same fidelity to the Empire?
What do you mean?
I speak of the Skull Plague that threatens London and the country. You have been on the front line in the East End, but the time has come to open up a second front here.
The epidemic has escaped the quarantine. You have new cases of the outbreak.
We don't know for certain, but we cannot allow the disease to threaten the prominent heads of Great Britain.
Why have you asked me here?
Because the crisis is escalating. Our enemies, the Guard of Priwen, have even launched an open hunt. The only way to calm things down is to put an end to the epidemic.
You want me to find possible sources of the outbreak in the West End. Is that it?
Straight to the point, like all eager newborns. We shall have time to talk about all this, Dr. Reed, but first, I should like to get to know you better.
Talk? Is that the only reason you asked me here?
Well, no. I also wanted to meet the intriguing Ekon who made such a powerful progeny of his sister. You have not learned the name of your maker, am I correct?
No, I haven't.
Have no embarrassment, Dr. Reed. We all make mistakes. But whatever your lineage, you are definitely Ascalon material.
What do you mean?
I would like you to become a member of the Ascalon Club, and to serve me as such.
Before I accept,
Please ask.
what does it mean to be a member of the Ascalon Club?
It means that you swear to protect the interests of the Crown, that you become a loyal servant of the British Empire.
Do you have any official recognition from the government? A charter from His Majesty the King?
No. Of course, the Ascalon Club publicly supports the Empire, but the true nature of its members remains a secret.
Am I supposed to follow orders?
As founder and chairman of the club, I alone am entitled to make demands of our members, and I do appreciate obedience.
What is the Ascalon Club's express purpose?
We follow the credo of William Marshall, the greatest knight who ever lived. As was he, we are sworn to protect the British Empire.
What does Ascalon mean?
Ascalon was the lance wielded by St. George, glorious patron saint of England when he slew the dragon. And like that lance, we pierce the hearts of all our nation's enemies.
William Marshall founded the Ascalon Club.
Not exactly. William Marshall granted me immortality, and I founded the club a few years later. The good knight has been gone for so long.
I killed Fergal, who claimed to be one of yours, sent to cleanse the East End of all skulls. Will his death be an issue?
Do not worry. My priorities have changed. Fergal was a zealous servant of mine, but like any servant, he had his limitations and is readily replaced if necessary.
I agree to join the club.
This is good news. Good news indeed in these crucial times. Let's inform the Assembly formally and proceed with your initiation.
My initiation?
Fear not. Nothing fancy nor dangerous. It is just that we, the members of Ascalon, believe that tradition and custom are the backbone of this country. My fellow members, dear friends, please gather and welcome this Ekon as one of our own.
Is he worthy? Is his blood pure?
Well, speak, Dr. Reed, in front of the most sacred blood. The blood of our beloved William Marshall, speak now. Will you serve and protect the crown as he did?
Yes, I will.
Then, young Ekon, it is time to testify with your blood. It is time to sign the Book of Allegiance. I know it's awfully gothic and a tad pedantic, but England's traditions are the backbone of our nation. Delightful. Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. Take your place among the bearers of the lance.
One of us! One of us!
I personally went patrolling last night in the West End, and I spotted at least 2 foreign echoes. This is an
Good evening,
outrage.
Dr.
We
Reed.
shall chase these intruders down.
I feel like the newcomer.
Do not be
May I ask?
Why would you be?
Well, as you seem to be the only man...
Ah, vampire
Are you a man?
Yes, I am.
What?
It's not
Are you...
personally. I can...
Are you...
Sir, it's for that very
Is not the nature of it.
My dear Dr. Reed,
So you are...
I have been a member of many clubs in
What can you tell me?
I would not dare speak of our
Mr. Dawson. Of Dawson and Dawson.
a withering London.
Are you sick, Mr. Dawson?
My case is beyond
I'm sorry to hear that, sir.
absolutely.
What do you...
I should not. But they are not.
Would you...
No,
What is...
I am sure.
Money come...
You're right.
What is your plan?
Quarantine and barricade.
By doing so, you would create 2 separate...
Not if we eliminate.
Are you not...
Why do you care?
Lord Redgrave is outside almost every night coordinating our defenses.
Such an example.
That went well, did it not?
You have the makings of it.
I was, though,
So why did you...
straight to...
I'm listening.
According to my spies, you have worked with Dr.
Do you know...
Not personally, but I've been told he has some sort of immortal fetish and is a good friend of yours.
Does it bother you that I consider him my good friend?
As long as you reveal nothing of the club's inner workings, why should I forbid you engaging in conversation with the good Dr. Swansea?
You were spying on me.
Not personally. I rarely leave this building. But once he found you, Fergal kept me informed. Until you put an end to his mission.
Who was Fergal? I don't see him sipping tea with the others in the club.
Fergal Banshire was my squire of sorts. Even before becoming that magnificent beast, he was a brute. He served me well for decades.
No, I mean, what was he? He was clearly no ordinary vampire.
No, he was a Volcod, all muscles and instinct. Quite the rare breed, ferociously territorial. Mortals often mistake them for werewolves.
You do know I killed him.
Yes,
Will you bear ill will towards me for his death?
of course not. Your victory was quite impressive and courageous. You earned my respect.
Have you heard the rumors of some...
Yes, I'm convinced the recent invasion of frenzied scowls in London is directly linked to the epidemic. This is not the Spanish flu, but something else.
I would be glad to hear more of your discoveries, Dr. Reed, but for now, my main concern is the security of London's inhabitants, both mortal and immortal.
What do you mean?
Alarmed by the epidemic, the Guard of Prewen has started a war against us British vampires. To appease the situation, we must eradicate the Skulls.
I have met peaceful and wise Skulls. To exterminate them means we are no better than vampire hunters.
Skulls are hideous, shameful creatures that give all Ekon a bad name.
So, what do you want me to do?
I want you to investigate the city thoroughly. I have reason to fear there are cases of contagion in this part of town. Our absolute priority is to find and cleanse them.
And how would you like me to proceed?
By all means necessary, Dr. Reed. You are now a member of the Ascalon Club and you have carte blanche. Interrogate the locals, follow all the leads you find, and get results.
I know we're facing a crisis, but I'm shocked no one took the time to clean up the mess inside the club since we were attacked.
I must admit the Guard of Prewen impressed me. They must have spent years preparing their plan.
I think Lord Redgrave just suggested I was sired by an ancient vampire. Good evening.
And good evening.
I'm investigating the source of the...
A few days ago, I spotted a strange house while campaigning for women's suffrage. Awful smell. No answer when I knocked.
Where is it?
It's the Mullaneys, a nice family who live in a big house near the park in the eastern part of this neighborhood.
Goodbye, Sean.
She's been quite...
Good evening,
I won't lie to you, Johnny. Infection is everywhere these days. But if you ever go to the park near that swanky house belonging to the Mullaneys...
Yes? What about the Mullaneys? What about their house?
Not enough noise for a big family with children. Not enough movement. Closed doors. What is going on in there?
Do you need medic...
No, thanks.
You need some...
Equality between men and women. Women's right to vote is only the first step.
Good evening.
I'm in...
Not really.
Thank you. It may...
They have a house and...
Goodbye.
Equality between men and women.
Why are vampire hunters sniffing around here? I need to find out what they're after.
It's too fucking far!
This is despicable. I can't believe I'm doing this. This woman's body has multiple lacerations. They're deep, too. Whoever did this was driven by rage. He had his tongue removed and his eyes gouged out. He was a victim of brutal torture. This one's neck is broken. He was young. Probably the son.
You thought I was dead too, didn't you? No, I was just pretending. Doris told me I could have been a great actress.
You killed your family.
They mocked my talent.
I've never seen such a radical mutation. Could it be a new stage in the disease's evolution? So, this girl took lessons at the famous Doris Fletcher acting school.
It's locked. I cannot enter.
It's ready! Bad one! Remember your vow! Oh, Christ!
Equality is only the first step. Support the equality between men and women.
That building is under quarantine. Could this be what I'm looking for? this thirst for blood. I can't believe I'm doing this. This is despicable. I have this thirst for blood. This is despicable. So the husband had an affair with Doris Fletcher. Doris Fletcher seems to be the missing link here. It can't just be a coincidence. I should go to her acting school. I have this thirst for blood. This is despicable. I can't believe I'm doing this. I have this thirst for blood. I can't believe I'm doing this. I have this thirst for blood. I cannot enter.
Look at it! Shit, that leech is lost! Look lively! It's on to us! Don't like that, do ya? Have faith! Have no... Bloody leech!
There's an open window on the second floor. I should be able to get in through that.
Oh, Dado, faccione. Minchia, da quanto tempo, Dadino? Come stai?
Woe to you, nations of hypocrites. For in front of you stands the tall queen. You
Tutto bene.
can but lower your
Devo battere
head.
questo
Be
boss
Doris
e
Fletcher's
sarà un
voice.
dito al culo, però.
Where does it come from?
Speriamo che mi porti fortuna. Di non fare una figura di merda. Fanculo. Sono beccato pure lo schifo. Io sono rimasto a Tekken 3. Gli ultimi li ho proprio cagati. Allora, se vado qua, che succede? Ah, sto sopra. Calla. Non è vero che è rimasto sempre uguale, non c'è più il draghetto.
Woe to you,
Qui si bugga proprio.
For in front of you stands
Non c'è più il
the tall
draghetto, non c'è più il
queen.
panda.
You can but
tronchetto.
lower your head, fit only to smirk at her soiled feet.
Non ho sangue, la barra del sangue è vuota. Un bel dito al culo. Ah, ok. E il tronchetto là, l'alberello. Mi pare c'è ancora anche Yoshimitsu. Anna, no, Nina. Qua no. Poi ovviamente c'è... non mi ricordo il nome, quello che c'era anche la versione Dark. Jin, bravo, esatto. Bagno, sono morto, porco zio. E questo non era nemmeno il boss. Sono morto da due tizi qualsiasi. Bene. Ah, la vedo male. Non so chi sia perché Street Fighter, diciamo che picchiaduro non è che, tranne Smash, non è che mi appassionino più di tanto. Perché Smash insomma è diverso dai soliti picchiaduro, che non devi mettere KO l'avversario ma devi buttarlo fuori dal ring. Infatti mo esce a fine mese, esce Mortal Kombat. Quello è figo soltanto per le fatality. Però anche quello non è che mi faccia...
Woe to you, nations.
Oh, da qua mi fa iniziare, porca trota.
For in front of you stands the tall queen. You can but lower your head, fit only to smirk at her soiled feet.
Allora, cerchiamo di non prendere danno. Qua ce n'è una. 3 e 4. Via, 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 via. Ok, aspettiamo che va via lo schifo. Apriamo la porta giusto per. Vabbè, esce anche adesso Mortal Kombat, è ovvio che graficamente è più d'impatto. Di Tekken? O di... sì, di Tekken, Mortal Kombat quando deve uscire. Vabbè, qua non ci andiamo. Ci sono i topini.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Solo uno. Vabbè, mi ha dato un po' di sangue.
It's locked, all right.
Ok, allora qua vado dal boss. Vediamo un'altra porta dove mi porta. Ah. Ah, sempre qua.
Testify to her kindness and beauty. For now she hides in shadow, ugly as sin. But when you burn and die,
sì, tecnica combo, vero, quelle robe lì. Oh, è rispawnato il topino.
I have this thirst for blood.
Vediamo come va. Non ho nemmeno sieri. Perfetto.
who are you? You who dared enter my realm. Are you here to worship or mock me?
I'm here to put an end to the vampire epidemic, Miss Fletcher.
Ah. But Doris Fletcher is no more. She was consumed by this putrid flesh that now enshrouds her.
You feel anger for what happened to you. But I can help you.
I'm a doctor.
I'm a doctor, Miss Fletcher.
Doris Fletcher is no more. All that remains are the dreams of the queen she was. And the queen she'll be.
Mamma mia, quanto mi farà il culo questa.
Until then, all shall die. For that was her final wish. Woe and hear and obey, for your queen Your hand is shaking. Arise and save your queen, my slaves. Behold, Sinclair, the great.
Ma dai, è esplosa quella puttana di merda.
Queen again once they all share her fate. My children.
Mi stavo per dare il moschino. usato la ulti troppo presto, ma devo conservare. E devo schivare i colpi. Che coglioni sto fatto che ci mette un'ora a caricare.
My blade shall pierce your villainous heart. Your hand. I smell your fear. Behold, Kinslayer, the disgrace of she who was once renowned. Will she be the queen again once they all share her fate? Woe unto thee,
Son of Babylon!
Come minchia sono morto?
my blade shall pierce your villainous heart. I smell your fear. On guard. Touché, sir. Behold, Kinslayer, the disgrace of she whose beauty was once renowned. Will she be the queen again once they all share her fate? Woe unto thee, son of Babylon! Arise and save your queen! unto thee, son of Babylon! On guard! Touché, sir. Your hand is shaking. Behold, Kinslayer, the disgrace of she whose beauty was once renowned. Will she be the queen again once they all share her fate? Ah! My blade shall pick. Ha! 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 Arise and save your queen, my slaves. Your blood will be mine.
Ok, basta, lo provo per l'ultima volta, poi basta. Mi sta facendo arrabbiare.
Your blood will be mine. On guard. I smell your fear. Behold, Kinslayer, the disgrace of she whose beauty was once renowned. Will she be the queen again once they all share her fate? Arise and save your queen, my slave. You killed my children, my beloved, die for the love of me.
Ok. T'ammazzo per l'ultima volta. Cioè, ti affronto per l'ultima volta, probabilmente mi ammazzerai tu. Ciao, Francesco. Calma e sangue freddo. Vai.
My blade shall pierce your villain. I smell you.
Indietro. 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 Indietro.
Touché, sir.
Aspettiamo che carica. Via. 1, 2, 3. Morso. 1, 2, niente.
Your hand.
Ok, adesso via.
Slayer, the disgrace of she
Ok.
whose beauty was once renowned. Will she be the queen again once they
Ok, si è
all
trasformata.
share her fate?
Via. 1, 2, 3. Parata. 1, 2, 3. 2 e 3. Morto. Ok, via. Via. Vediamoci. Curiamoci. Ulti. Curiamoci. Spariamo. Vai, l'ho ammazzata sta fa.
Wait. I beg you, wait.
What?
Oh, che gioia.
I don't want to die.
And I did not come to kill you, Miss Fletcher.
Will you spare me then? Save this cadaverous carcass of mine.
No, t'ammazzo.
Does your heart beat a little faster now? You fancy me then, Doctor?
Oddio, sei sexissimo.
No, Miss Fletcher. My dead heart will beat for only one.
Ah! Is she pretty? Is she sweet and tender?
To me, yes.
Ah! I hate her already.
I know. And this is partly why you must be destroyed.
But you just said...
That I did not come here to kill you, yes. But I realize now the threat you embody must be stopped.
Will I be remembered? Will you?
You were Doris Fletcher, the greatest actress of her generation. No one can take that from you.
Thank you. And farewell.
Potevi morire prima così. No? Moriva prima così,
Farewell,
direttamente.
Doris.
No. Affanculo. Sono morto 3 volte, 4 volte per lei.
Bravo! So dramatic. I love it.
McCullum!
How strange I seem to find you whenever I'm inquiring about that skull infestation.
I mean you no harm.
I'm not here for you. But once I've put all the pieces of the puzzle together,
No.
I'm sure we'll have a little chat.
Pure voi devo ammazzare.
Stay away from me, McCullum. You and all your war dogs.
That I can't guarantee, Dr. Reed. But I'll let you go. For now.
Ah, ok.
I should probably leave the theater right now.
Solo 2000 punti esperienza mi ha dato. Che braccine corte.
It's locked. The West End should be safe now. But London is not. It would be wise to benefit from the Ascalon's protection while I continue my research during the Great Hunt.
Qui però c'è roba buona. Ciao ciao. Grazie, buona Pasqua. Ciao zia. Buona Pasqua. And a Happy New Year. No, quello è Buon Natale. Ho dato buona Pasqua. Quando fai finire la live e quando mi scoccio. Stavo per chiuderla perché non riuscivo a sconfiggere sto boss. Ma l'ho sconfitto, quindi si va a cazzo duro. Che palle sti caricamenti. Faccio una sigaretta. Che poi volevo smettere di giocare semplicemente perché ogni volta che morivo faceva sto caricamento e ci mette un'ora, come vedi. Ed è un dito al culo. Anche perché è tutto buggato, poi si leva l'audio, poi ritorna. E ogni volta che cambio zona della mappa, caricamento. Non è andato.
These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
Ecco là.
So Doris just needed to be close to her audience to infect.
Don't come close.
Contagion through skin.
There's one of them.
Devo andare al club Ascolo, giusto? No, però non devo andare di qua. Però potrei tagliare. Fortnite mi fa cagare, quindi no. Ma non è solo Fortnite, ho provato anche Apex e altri Battle Royale, ma non mi piacciono proprio. Non è proprio il mio genere, il Battle Royale.
There's one of them.
Perché nemmeno a te piacciono i Battle Royale? Come è molto bellino questo, c'ha gli spasmi. Blu 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 blu. Quanti anni hai, France? Qui c'è un altro caricamento. 3, 2, 1. Eccolo. E beh, non sei allora nella fascia di età di Fortnite che è amato dai più piccoli, dai più giovani. Io per Fortnite sono un vecchio. Ho 28 anni. Allora, il club Ascolon dovrebbe essere qua vicino. Devo andare di qua. Quello chi è? No, sei nuova? Parliamo.
Good evening, miss. Can I help you? I'm a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
I am Karina Billow. I don't need any doctor. The rats. Where are the rats?
Lei è carina.
Miss, you don't seem well at all.
Grazie, France.
Are you afraid of rats? Has one bitten you?
No, it's me who bites them. Tasty, juicy, disgusting rats. I can't stop eating them. Help me, please. Help me to disobey the voice.
Can I help you?
The rats.
Vuole Toby questa. Che cazzo?
What happened to you?
The rats. The answer hides in their little crunchy bones. Their juicy, tiny brains.
Miss Billow, please, try to concentrate. Why do you worry about rats so much?
The voice in my head. He forces me to do so. Drink their blood, he said. Eat their flesh.
Do you feel compelled to obey that voice,
Non
Miss
è più
Billow?
tanto carina
Even
questa.
if you're loath to submit to it?
Yes. Please. Help.
Tell me about the voice in your head. Who is it? Can you describe it? Is it someone you know? Someone you met?
Keep your mouth shut, he said. Don't ever speak about me or I'll abandon you. Help me, please, doctor.
Come minchia l'aiuto?
What is the local news hereabouts, Miss Billow?
Shadows. Shadows hunting shadows. Whispers in the dark. Pestilence. Suffering. Death.
Tell me about yourself, Miss Billow. What do you do for a living?
Oh, I'm hungry. Need to eat. Have you got something for me? Blood, perhaps? Can you give me blood, Dr. Reed?
Don't you remember who you are, miss? What you did for work?
I was strong, proud. I campaigned for good causes. But that was before. Before. It does not matter anymore. I'm so hungry.
C'ha fame lei.
I must...
Che tipo strana. Potrei ammazzarlo, no? Potrei, ma no. No, voglio prima farla salire di esperienza. Allora, quindi qua ci sta lei. No. Allora, andiamo al club. Dove cazzo stanno? Sto pure sbagliando strada, quindi devo andare dritto e a sinistra. E qua. Caricamento. Adoro Skyrim. Lo adoro, bellissimo.
Women's right to vote is only the first step.
Vediamo se c'è ancora il suono. Su Twitch dovrebbe esserci. Oh! Fusroda! Infatti pensa che ce l'avevo per PC ho pagato tipo 6 euro e ho rigiocato anche alla Remastered, però poi ho comprato la Switch, è uscito sulla Switch e sulla Switch tipo l'ho divorato, a differenza del PC. Col fatto che ci giocavo a letto, sul cesso, ovunque ci giocavo a Skyrim. Anche se graficamente è PC Master Race, però... Ancora hanno ripulito il casino qua questi. Io ho anche la chiave del sotterraneo qua, ma non so dov'è il sotterraneo. Infatti non vedo l'ora che annuncino e facciano vedere qualcosa. Cioè, annunciano, l'hanno già annunciato, del
Lord
6.
Redgrave is outside almost every night coordinating our defenses. Such an example.
Spero non faccia una cagata tipo Fallout 76, perché sennò veramente ciaone.
Perhaps we should change some of the club's rules if we survive.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
We need to
Have a drink.
Fra, se c'è il PC, compralo per PC. Costa uno sputo ed è tutta un'altra roba.
Welcome
Rispetto alle
back to the
console.
Ascalon Club, Lance-Bearer. Please tell us the good news. Have you put an end to the epidemic?
My hypothesis was correct. Doris Fletcher was the source of the contagion in this part of town. She was probably the first to be infected.
And you cleansed her before the hunters, I've been told. Well done, Dr. Reed. You thrust your lance and pierced the very heart of the corruption.
But some questions remain.
The important thing is, we won a major battle for the survival of London. For that, we salute you.
Thank you, my lord.
Now, I have another task for you. One of the utmost importance. Perhaps even more so than the previous.
I'm
Soprattutto
listening.
perché sul
It's
PC
time
lo
for you
puoi
to perform
moddare
a most
a bestia.
sacred duty for the club. I want you to recruit a new vampire.
Recruit a new vampire? Are you sending me on some sort of diplomatic mission?
Not exactly. I want you to make Aloysius Dawson the Ekon he deserves to be.
As you wish, my lord.
Good. Now go.
How would you like me to proceed?
Aloysius is waiting for you at the Dawson estate. Once the deed is done, I'll join you there to celebrate this momentous occasion.
Before I go, I have a few questions.
All right, I'm listening.
Why Aloysius Dawson?
Because he is about to die. And he just may be the most influential man in England. After me, of course.
Did he choose me?
No, I did. My decision is very recent, to say the least, but it is entirely mine.
Does he know I'm coming?
He can't wait to become your progeny, Dr. Reed. Especially now that you have shown how strong your lineage is through your sister.
Andrea.
How would you like me to proceed?
Don't worry. Aloysius has had many years to prepare himself. He has studied our kind for decades.
So shall I just let him drink my blood?
Yes. Aloysius will gratefully sup on your blood. His heart will slow, then stop. But he will rise again as one of us, an immortal.
Is there...
Our blood alters a mortal body so deeply But some don't survive the metamorphosis. They die for good. But Mr. Dawson has been preparing himself for a long time.
E ci becchiamo la prossima volta.
You invited Lady Ashbury. Wouldn't that be breaking one of your cardinal rules? No women allowed.
Not allowed as members, no. But considering the circumstances, I thought you'd like to have her here to witness your triumph.
So it's a temporary admittance, then?
Something of a bargain, considering the crisis we're currently facing.
Goodbye.
Ok, andiamo a rendere questo un vampiro. Oh, eccola.
Are you all right, Jonathan?
Lord Redgrave has just ordered me to turn Aloysius Dawson, to make him my progeny.
I see. And how do you feel about this?
I'd like your advice on the matter.
The real question here is, why has his lordship given you this task?
Do you think it's some sort of trap?
Do you really want to know what I think about this?
I do, yes.
To make an immortal of a soulless blackguard like Aloysius Dawson will only lead to a disaster for London. The man is already dead inside.
Should I refuse? Perhaps politely suggest that Lord Redgrave turn the man into a vampire himself.
Don't you dare, my dear. According to what I've recently discovered, his lordship could kill you for even broaching the subject.
Really? Why?
I've recently found proof that the Earl of Bristol is of lesser lineage and only capable of creating skulls.
Minchia.
Please tell me more about your recent investigation.
As long as you lower your voice.
Ciao, France.
What would happen if I made Dawson an Ekon like myself?
You would add a powerful immortal into a suffering world. An immortal who already craves authority.
Maybe I could teach him control, like you taught me. Lead him down the right path.
Mr. Dawson spent his life searching for a way to cheat death. I'm sure he has spent decades dreaming of how he'd spend eternity as a tyrant.
What would you have me do about Dawson?
The man is dangerous. Did you know he plans to build a wall to separate the healthy rich from the sickly poor? Do not make him your progeny.
What would you do?
The man's dying already. Let the reaper harvest the rotten fruit that is his soul.
Are you sure your information about Redgrave...
That's a lie. Lord Redgrave is unable to create anything but skulls, if the poor souls survive at all.
How can you be sure the information was correct?
I made the acquaintance of a most interesting informer while investigating your maker, from whom I learned the truth about Lord Redgrave.
Why so vindictive? You suddenly sound like you're angry.
Forgive me, Jonathan. I hate myself for it, but I feel such pride in my discovery. I'm afraid I just can't help it.
Which is?
He did serve William Marshall. And yes, the blood he covets as a token does truly belong to that legendary knight. But he was never his progeny. His lineage is not so noble.
Goodbye, Finn.
Goodbye, my dear.
Ora di caricamento.
It looks like vampires have to obey Mendel's laws when producing progeny. Powers pass from one generation to another. That's why Dawson wants me to sire him.
See them There's one of them vermin! It's one of them! We have to stop it! Vermin! Filthy piece of shit! Over there! There's one of them vermin!
It's locked, all right. I should find another way to get into the neighborhood. I think this passage could lead me close to Aloysius Dawson's mansion.
Bravo Dodino. Io ero andato fuori a mangiare un po' di cioccolata. perché sto sciupato. Ma se non mi fa danno quella puttana quando esplode. Quanto pare sì.
You're feeble!
Oh, l'ho ammazzato, va a fare un bagno. Quello là l'ingresso.
There has been a fight here. I can see a blood trail. Left by one of the antagonists, perhaps? I can't believe I'm doing this. I have this thirst for blood.
basta, mi sono un po' scocciato.